What you don't understand, John, is that this is music scene and there are hundreds of people out there watching the show. Why don't you introduce the next song? You do it better than I do. Okay.
Well, this song came out a couple months ago. Came out of my head, not out of real plastic, black plastic. And it started off at the farm, which is where my friends, all the rainbow people, live, who took my clothes from me first day I arrived, and then they gave them back, and they were much better. Mud better. It's all been mud better since Woodstock. Still have to tune, even though it's television. I've been waiting my time just to talk to you. You've been looking all down at the mouth and down at your shoes. Well, baby, I come to give you the news. I'll paint rainbows all over your blues. I heard you've been spending a lot of your time up in your room. And at night you've been watching the dark side of the moon. You don't talk to nobody if they don't come to you. So baby, I came up here to sing you a tune. And I give up is all you've really got to say. 'Cause it's time to find your lifestyle, 'cause this really ain't the way. Let's go for a bounce on my trampoline. I can show you the prettiest mountain that you've ever seen. You better run to your closet and fish out your blue suede shoes. I'll paint rainbows all over your blues.
Where's the shirt?
I took the other shirt off.
Oh, that's very attractive.
That's to
I like
do the
this.
other song.
And the song sounded great. And I admire you for it. As a matter of fact, I didn't know who you were until I heard you sing. And then I recognized the resonant voice and the timbre in there. Timbre! No, it was nice. And you're going to send me an album. And I'll send you a dirty shirt.
Send me.
Thank you, John. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Really
And come again. We're always glad to have you.
Now, Groucho, I'd like to thank the other guests on the show, Bo Diddley.
Bo Diddley?
And,
That's one of the dirtiest names I ever heard. That's what a baby does, isn't it?
I didn't think you'd have the temerity to say that.
I didn't think I would either.
Also, I'd like to thank...
Bo Diddley, indeed. Could I see a Bo Diddley? I've never seen one.
Would you like to hear
I'd
the next name you're going to have just as much fun with?
What about Bo Diddley? Does he also do laundry?
And I'd also thank you, Bo. And I'd also like
Where
to
is
thank... He was over there. And I'd also like to thank...
If he's over there, why are you looking over here?
I got to get home, you know.
I suppose you think I don't have a home.
I can only judge...
That fast far. I mean you don't have any home.
I do have a home.
You have a girlfriend?
As a
You
matter of...
never told me that.
Well, because if you ask me, I know you're always going to say something nasty about it.
No, I wouldn't.
No, it's true, you wouldn't.
Treat her with the highest respect.
You do. You do have a regard for...
You could come to my house and I've done it.
I've done that in the past. I'd love to do it again.
You could do it again.
What do you look for in a girl, Groucho?
What do I look for in a girl?
Yeah, I don't mean, no. Thank you, Bo Diddley. And I thank...
We passed that one question.
Yes, we did. And I'd like to
I
thank...
have people, friends too, you know.
I'd also like to thank
Diddley.
Buffy St. Marie.
Oh, there is no Buffy. What is a Buffy Dayton? That's in Ohio.
You see...
By the National Cash Register Company. You didn't think I knew America, did you? Did you know that National Cash Register was in Dayton, Ohio?
Is this going to be as interesting as the Chicago Stockyard Fox?
Somewhat along the same lines.
Oh, then I'd rather say goodnight to Bresco again. And I'd like to thank Lee Michaels and John Sebastian.
You had Duffy St. Marie. You didn't mention him.
Buffy.
Oh, was that him?
Her. It's a girl.
She's a girl?
Yes.
Name Buffy?
Buffy St. Marie. It's an Indian name. I'd rather not dwell on it, Groucho.
Have you tried?
Well, now, how do I thank you?
How do you thank me?
I mean...
By giving me twice as much money as you originally promised me.
If it was in my power, I'd give you 4 times as much.
Just by your presence here, you paid me in full.
Well, you have...
But I still would like the money because my agent is here.
I just want to thank you.
No, seriously, folks.
Really, really lovely of you to come on a show that's failing.
I'm having a wonderful time here.
Well,
I've been on many shows that failed. In fact, most of them. They don't call me the kiss of death for nothing.
I read somewhere where Fred Allen called you the asp that bestowed the kiss of death to vaudeville.
This is not true. Fred Allen was a very close friend of mine.
I know that.
I remember one line of his. It's so crazy about it. You got time to
Sure.
you know, he in the summer he used to take off and go up to Maine. He was a New Englander.
Mm-hmm.
And he was offered $5,000 a week to do this much every day for a daily newspaper, and he wouldn't do it because it would interfere with his summer vacation. This kind of man he was. At any rate, he wrote me a letter once. It may be in this book of letters. I don't remember. But he said, I'm up in this small town here. It was, I don't know, New Hampshire or Connecticut or someplace. It's really quiet up here. So quiet. It's the dullest town I've ever been in. He says, I'll tell you how dull it is. One day the tide went out and never came back again.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Groucho Marx.
Isn't
Thank
that
you
a
very
wonderful
much.
comment?